Mmm, sour soup.
Happy Halloween, man.
Not
It's
yet,
almost
dude.
time.
Almost
Not yet.
there. 2
Hey,
weeks.
welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ian, let them know who we are, brother.
You already know who it is. It's your boy Ian. We got Davis in Vegas. This is sour soup. Either you like it or you don't. Just don't let it burn your throat.
Hey, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and bell icon, please. What do we got for them today?
I know
We
you
gotta talk
got
about.
something. Get it off your chest, bro.
Yo, man, we
Let
gotta
them
talk
know.
about the big elephant in the room, man.
Mm.
What's going on with this world, dude? Another war. We might get, U.S. might get somewhat involved in it. I don't know
Hey,
if it's
about
with
time.
our
About time, man.
pockets or with our blood,
About
but
time.
huh?
Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
About time. Oh shit.
No. You know what? Me saying that, I just realized you're still in.
God damn, yeah, dude. Let's say that like in 2 years, man. Damn.
Talk about it. What's up? What you got?
What's up, man? What do you know about it? You
Not too much, man, to be honest with you.
what kind of patriot?
Look. Let me just say this. Look, from all I know, they've hated each other for a very long time. All right. It's a little embarrassing for me. People talk about it. I stay quiet because I'm just like, shit. I haven't followed the entire situation at all.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom. Right. I haven't followed any of it. So yeah, help
You know
me
what?
and the viewers. Help me and the
Uh,
viewers, bro. Give us a guide.
you know what? I gotta first start off by saying that there's no good guys here or bad guys. They're both at fault. But you know, people right now in the media is trying to portray Palestine as the bad guys, right? The evil ones.
Why is that? You
If you
think?
gotta, if you look into the history, though, these two have been at war with each other for a long time,
Yeah,
and the
tens of
way,
thousands. Yeah, long time.
yeah, and if you really think about it, what it really is, you know, this land they're fighting for. That's why they're all fighting. It's for this land. Who
This
gets the
land
land?
is my land.
And back, I guess in the biblical days,
Goes
you
that
know,
far? Damn.
it was that far, man. I
Shit.
guess this is the land that
Let it
was.
go.
This was the land that was, I guess, I don't know,
The promised land.
the promised land that God promised the Jewish people. But the Romans came and they pretty much kicked them out, and they gave that land to Palestine. You know,
Mm.
and there's a lot more to it though. A lot more
Right.
things happened. The Ottoman Empire came. They owned that land, and it was Palestine. And then World War I happened, and Ottoman Empire was with the Germans. But then what happened there? They lost. So then the UK, Great Britain, they divided that land up. So they caused more of a mess. So now all these Palestinians, they still felt like that was their land. But then World War II came, and then all the Jewish people were like, "Look, man, it's not safe anywhere here in Europe. We got to go back to our promised land." So that whole time, Palestinians were in that land for the longest. But because of World War II, when the Nazis were hunting down all the Jewish people,
Mm-hmm.
they decided to go back and just kind of overrun the Palestinian people out of their land. So that's where the issue comes from, right? It's like, whose land is it really? If you ask the other, they'll say it's theirs. If you ask the other one, they'll say it's theirs. But as of right now, the Israel actually occupies more of the land, and they only gave the Palestinians.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not from here. I'm sorry. I only know Philippines. I don't know, and I still don't know if it's a P or a F.
Philippines.
Philippines. But they only gave them a little. If you look at the map, they only gave them a little piece of the land called Gaza,
Mm-hmm.
and then the other piece is like I forgot what it's called, the West something. I forgot what it's called. I'm sorry, I'm dumb. But it's just this small land, and it's actually an open air prison. And what that means is they got like, it's pretty much a prison because they put all the Palestinians there in that little land, and everything's controlled by the Israel, like the water, the electricity, the gas, everything. And because of that attack that happened, it was horrible. Don't get me wrong, it was horrible. A lot of Israel people died, but before then,
Israeli,
a lot of Israeli people died, innocent ones too. But then before then, a lot of Palestinian people died by Israeli hands. But no one ever talks about that. That's why I'm saying there's no good guy or bad guy. How would you feel if you've been living at your home and people just kicked you out, and you've been, or they say, okay, you can stay at this house, but you can only stay in your closet, and you've been in that closet for 70 years, and they've been treating you badly and everything, and now you finally decide, you know what, we got to do something about this, and then they see you as the bad guy.
Yeah,
that's the story. What's your thoughts?
As you were kind of talking through it, it reminds me of a lot of different situations like Ukraine and Russia, right? And then another one, Taiwan and China.
China, those are you know what I mean? A little different, but they are connected, and we can get into that later.
Like that's the same concept, right? Like, hey, here's your land, do your thing, and then now I want it back. Let me take it back. I want it back. So it feels like that is the situation here. If I truly had to pick a side and say like, hey, one side is right, one side is wrong, bro, it's been how fucking long? These people have been living here, thriving here with the little that they have. Leave it alone, man. Let them have it.
What? let
the Palestinians have it. Let the Palestinians have their fucking land. Like,
land back,
leave it alone. Man. You know, like
dude. You know that's like that is sacred land. People die for sacred land, dude.
I get
everyone's still fighting for that holy land.
Look, if you want to, you know, if you really want to talk about in terms of like holy and we're fighting for God and this, that, and the other, do you really think God wants that? I doubt that.
Yeah. I think
we're all God's people, right? I mean, what are the teachings tell us? We're all God's people.
I think it's more so probably people. I mean, there's probably documents, but I bet you people thought they were better than the other person. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like, always.
Especially the one that occupied it more. So, or maybe they were both talking shit about each other. You know what I'm saying? Because these people, see, that's the difference between the Ukraine and the Taiwan thing. These two people were never together. They're totally different.
Yeah.
Different cultures, different religion, different everything. They just got smushed in together. That's why they're fighting. It's like Bloods and Crips. Like, we don't like each other.
Yeah.
You know, but we got to stay together and live. And then, you know, there's always like tension boiling. Like something little could just pop off.
And if you think about it, let's say Israel does go in there and just fucking take back everything. Where are the Palestinians, the surviving Palestinians? Where are they going to go?
Well, that's why people are actually like protesting and stuff, because like, you know, no one's talking about how they've been victimized and they've been, you know, they've been dying, you know, and it's like, but they kind of, I don't know how to go about that. Maybe it's like, maybe they've been, because, you know, innocent people did die.
Yeah.
And this is hard.
On both sides. And
I don't know, man.
I think innocent people are dying on both sides for a very silly reason.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And this is, and, you know, we talk about this and, you know, I know I'm a heathen and
this is the reason why he doesn't.
No, this is the kind of shit. This is the kind of shit that, you know, turns me off to the whole institution of religion. It's because people will stand on a platform and say, hey, I'm taking this guy's head off because God gave me the authority. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Like, oh, God promised us this land thousands of years ago. We've never occupied it. We were never there, but guess what? Now we're here to fucking take it over. That makes no sense, bro. That makes absolutely no sense. And now they're gonna fight and kill and push these people out in the name of God because they are, quote unquote, the rightful owners of that land. I don't think that, you know, I can't side with that. I just can't do it. And, you know, and that has happened in so many ways in history. Now, so the one of the reasons why I said, okay, so Israel goes in there, pushes the Palestinians out. What are they going to do? Push them out into different countries, or what? Commit their own version of a Holocaust? Now what? Right now we're creating a genocide of people. So they're doing something what they loathe the Germans for. So we're repeating history, man. History repeats itself.
You know what? To be honest, though, in connection with the whole Ukraine and maybe even Taiwan later, I think it's all connected, bro. I think this is just a big distraction, to be honest. I think it's a big distraction of because of what's going to happen next year in the U.S. election. I heard that there is some kind of I like these conspiracies, but there is a conspiracy out there. There is a conspiracy out there that they don't want Trump to win,
right?
And they think he is going to win. But the only way that he won't win is if they suspend the election, man. And one of the ways you could suspend an election is if we go to war. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? First, Ukraine. Okay, we gave them how much?
Right.
And now you're telling me, I bet you, man. I bet you we're going to send money to Israel. Because we're tied in. The U.S. and Israel are so tied in together, bro.
We also released $6 billion to Iran.
For what? I didn't read it back.
Yeah, there was like frozen funds, and we released it to Iran. $6 billion, and literally there was a clip showing basically their version of Congress, right? The House of Representatives, and they're all screaming,
"Oh,
death to America, death to America, bro!" And yeah, you're right, and a lot of times these conspiracy theories, they're called that because there's a partial truth in it, and I think people just label it that to discredit it.
Dude, it is.
A lot of times it becomes a little bit of it becomes truth. Now, if the way I'm kind of thinking about it is like, yeah, we're gonna start this war. Yeah, one reason could be to delay or postpone the election, and the other reason could be, a land grab, or we're trying to gain control. And so by starting this war and obviously backing Israel because they're an ally, and now the U.S. can be in a position where they can put someone that they can control in power of the new occupied territory. You know what I mean?
Dude, man. Do you know where the word conspiracy theory came from? The CIA gave that word to discredit people who were telling the truth.
See, I didn't even know that, and
dude, they use that word, and then it makes everybody sound crazy now. Am I frozen?
No. Am I?
You sure? No, but that icon with the what's this GoPro thing is blue on mine.
No, you're good. You're moving.
Okay. Anyways, all I'm saying is if we do end up giving more money, if we do end up giving money to Israel, which we have already been doing, what about Maui, bro? Everyone forgot about Maui, bro. Everybody forgot about Maui. That they're still fucked up, and that's America.
Yep. That's
and
why.
Before Maui, what about Flint, Michigan?
Right.
Or is it Flint, Michigan, or the one with the water? It's all water's all fucked up.
Flint, Michigan.
People are still dying from that.
Yeah.
But hey, we're gonna give money to everybody else though, and take care of everybody else.
Because bro, there's kickbacks. There's kickbacks. It's always like, hey, we're gonna release $6 billion to Ukraine, whatever, Iran. Yeah, 3 billion of that probably goes to Iran, and then the other 3 goes back in some people's pockets. I mean, who knows, right? But like, why are these things happening? It makes no sense. You're like, what the fuck? How is this possible? But the only thing you can think about is there are benefits to them doing that. That's the only fucking reason. So for them to fund or help Maui or Flint, Michigan at the time, there is no benefit because their benefit was the opposite side of helping them. You feel me? Like, if we don't help them, now these people are forced to give up their land. Was that?
Sounds like a conspiracy theory, man.
No,
No,
it makes sense.
But it makes sense. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, man. Conspiracy theories make sense, man.
It's all about what do I, at the end of the day, these people, they're like, how do I benefit from this?
You know what's crazy, and this is actually what the U.S. has been funding for a long time, helping fund Israel, is their fucking, what is that, the Iron Dome system that they got? Their defense system? That's supposed to be the one of the top defense systems in what is it, in the Middle East, or just even in general in the world, man. These radars and everything, defenses. How you gonna tell me they didn't sense one? If they didn't sense one attack,
right?
How is that possible, man? Something's up. That's all I'm saying. That's why something is up. How did they not? How did these people get through this thing? I heard they were like paragliding, but still, those rockets.
Yeah.
What did the defense system?
Yeah, you're right, and a lot of times, I mean, obviously, we're just talking based off of like what we think, our theory, and what's a possibility is that a lot of times you got to do some stuff so that you can justify your action, right? So maybe someone in office, hey, we got to justify being able to go over and take over the Palestinians, push them out, and take control of this land. How do we do that? Oh yeah, let's pretend, let's put some people in there, attack Israel, and now it has forced our hand to take action.
That's true, man. That's kind of like Pearl Harbor, 9/11.
Yeah. I mean, we'll never know because it's above our pay grade, but
I still
it makes sense. It makes sense.
Well, I don't know, man. Maybe you know what? Maybe someone got fired, bro. Because I think it happened during I think a Jewish holiday or something. I think it was like a holiday when they got attacked. No, for real. I think it was.
No, it was.
And I think they were like, "Yo," I mean, I'm not trying to laugh. I'm just saying, maybe someone was like, "Yo, I think we could put the system on off," or like, like standby.
No.
What I'm saying?
No, it's funny you say that because I used to work for this Jewish couple a long time ago, and they do have days where like those hardcore devout Jews, they can't work on a certain day.
Mm-hmm. The Sabbath.
So, yeah. On that day, they can't wear like work shoes. They can't drive. They're supposed to walk.
Mm-hmm.
Like pretty strict. So, I mean, Israel is probably as Jew as you can be, right?
Bro,
so,
I told you, man, I was Jewish for 2 years. I enjoyed it, man. Yo.
Shut up, man. Your credit score went up. Credit score went up. Everything got approved.
What happened?
Credit score went up. Everything got approved. Credit limit. You got unlimited. You got the black card.
Bro, when I went to my grad school was fucking a Jewish school, man.
Yeah,
and every day it was like a holiday. Every day I felt like every day was a holiday. You know how many holidays they got? I was like, this is fucking awesome. But then at the same time, I was like, God damn, I paid expensive and I'm hardly here. I paid so much money. I'm hardly.
Damn, you paid for someone's vacation. That's what you paid for.
Probably, man.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man. Final thoughts on this, dude. What's going on?
Final thoughts.
I mean, no, it's not final thoughts on this whole episode. I'm just saying on this before we move on.
Final thoughts on this, honestly, bro. Well, number one, I will say this. Number one, I saw a posting earlier that a lot of celebrities, like A-listers, are getting bashed for not posting support Israel, this and that and the other. I was like, hey,
The Rock didn't say shit. The Rock and Oprah, they wouldn't say shit.
Actually, The Rock posted something, but I didn't really I just kind of gaffed it off. I was like, man, I don't want to read this shit. But funny enough, he was on that list of celebrities that they said, oh, didn't show support, yada, yada, yada. And you know what? I'm for it. You're a fucking celebrity. What does your fucking stance or political views really have against something like this? Number one, you have so much influence in the people that follows you. So you got to be very careful on what you post and be educated enough to show support in something this big. Because now you're going to influence millions of people that follow you. Like The Rock, for example. Doesn't he have fucking 200 million followers or some shit? So now he's going to fucking influence that many people just because it's like, hey, he's going to say something, oh, I support Israel or the other way. I think in big picture shit like this, you're in that platform. your stance should be very neutral. Be like, hey, look, I think at this point they could probably get away with just saying, hey, I don't support war. I want
Yeah, there
peace.
we go, man. That's what you gotta say.
You know what I mean? But
But you know who
my
runs all the media? You know who runs
and
all the media?
that's my stance on this one. I feel like this is a long-standing feud, and obviously this is beyond anyone's control because there's going to be people in power that wants this more than the people. Um, I wish they could just find peace, man. Let it go. Fucking let's find
Peace in
peace
the
and just
Middle
be able to
East.
live with each other. Don't send my boy Davis in the Middle East. You know what I mean?
Oh shit, man. But do you think the U.S. should get involved?
No, I think they should let the two countries figure it out. No, let them. They're gonna go to war. They're at war. It is what it is. That's where we're at now, and I think they should be able to handle it themselves. Right? They're two fairly small countries. Military wise, Israel is superior. So why do you need backing?
I'm just wondering, like, do you think the blood is just too bad for them to actually get together and just become one? Do you think it's just too bad? I mean, the people did talk about just having two individual states, like, dividing it equally, but I
I
don't think
think
that works either. But you think they can't come together?
I
Just
think
too
they
much
can.
bad blood over time.
I think they can, but they just got to get the right people in the right places, like with that mindset of like, hey, let's find peace, let's find a way to coexist. But it's gonna be very hard because it's again we talked about this is gonna be like this is thousands of years of like constant brainwashing, hating people, blindly hating a group of people, very similar to like India and Pakistan, right? They have this like blind hatred, like
Why do they
Pakistan.
hate each other?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I guarantee it's like a very similar situation where like, oh, this is my land, your land, kind of bullshit. But yeah, Pakistan, like you see a lot of videos where at the very early age in elementary school, they're taught to hate India.
I ain't gonna lie, dude. I thought they were all just just fucked up. I'm just, I'm just fucked up. That's you know what, and that's the American education system, man. See, America's just too into themselves, bro. We don't even. A lot of people don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
Because the winner tells the story, man.
There it is, man.
The winner writes history. You know what I mean? So if you win,
There
you
it
get
is.
to put it in the way you see fit.
And that's why I'm saying there's no right or. I don't think there's a good guy or a bad guy, man. If war
Yeah.
happens, everybody loses.
Everybody loses
You know
because
what I'm
people
saying?
die, people lose their homes, people lose their families. No, I feel you. But anyhow,
So yeah,
found,
man. Moving on to the next clip.
moving on. Yeah.
What's up with
Uh,
our boy Will Smith, man? He keeps
oof.
getting punked by his wife, bro. Did you see this shit?
Yeah, I did.
Like
And
she's in the new interview promoting her book, right, or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. And the funny thing about it, bro, this sounds so stupid. The first thing I looked at was her head. I was like, this bitch got a full head of hair. Hold on. Wait a minute.
What, in the book, the cover of the book? What are you talking
In
about?
the
Oh
interview.
yeah.
Like it's short. Yeah, it's short, but no patches, no, like no signs of alopecia.
Maybe
She
that's
got
a
a full
wig.
head of hair,
That's a
dude.
wig, maybe.
No. Usually, did you watch the interview?
I only saw clips of it, man.
Yeah, she got a full head of hair, bro. Hair, like regular hair.
Mm.
She still has her pixie cut and everything, but that was the first thing I noticed. I was like, damn, Chris Rock
Lies.
got smacked for no reason.
Well, that's what the whole drama is, right? Like,
Yeah.
he actually probably did get smacked for no reason. Because what did she talk about in the book, man? That that was a big kind of like got people confused. She admitted that Will Smith and her have been separated since 2016.
Yeah,
like not officially divorced, but like within themselves that they've
not
been
together.
divorced.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, why are you getting mad? Why
That's
would you
not
even
your wife.
stand up? Why would you even stand up for for this woman that used to be your wife when you guys have been separated?
Right.
You just been like
crazy, man.
But that's not
honestly,
what. But go on. I'm gonna let you talk. But that's not what made Will Smith look bad, though. But go on.
I think there's a lot, like like with all the situation we were just talking about. I think there's a lot of shit in the back end in play. I still remember from a while ago where Jada Pinkett Smith said, "I'm gonna take a backseat, be a mom. you shine, you let your career blow up, yada yada yada, and then when it's my turn, it'll be my turn. And I think this is their way of like, all right, it's my turn to shine. Man, in order for her to shine, it's almost like let's create controversy. Let's
No
make
one
you
likes
look
her.
bad. Let's make you look bad and let me shine by writing a book, writing about all this shit, have my fucking red table show, all this shit, right? Because like again, that was like one of her things. Like she left. She left the limelight for a little bit. Like she didn't do shit.
But she was never really popular.
I mean, I get, yeah, you can say that. That's true. She didn't really like. She wasn't like a huge star, and I think in a lot of people's eyes, she's huge because she's married to Will Smith, right?
Yeah, I mean, like you can't like her. That's Smith. It's the end of her name. She would be nothing without that name. Like no one don't care about Jada. Jada Pinkett. Like I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. No, well, so you were saying that that's not the reason. So Will smacking Chris, that's not the reason why he looks bad. You were gonna say?
No, I'm saying that. What actually made how she made Will Smith look stupid again is
Oh,
she said in the interview, like she didn't even have Will Smith's back. She was
right.
like, "Yeah, I don't know why he like smacked him. I thought it was a skit. Like, are you serious? I went and looked stupid to defend you, and you're really you just gonna." It's like she just left him out to dry. Like, oh, don't put the blame on me. He did this all himself.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
She was like
yeah.
saying, "I don't know why he did this," and she was saying, going on to the, "Yeah, I don't know why he did this. It was a skit because apparently, like in her, they've been separated, so he shouldn't be getting mad. So it's like she just threw him under the bus. That's just fucked up."
100%, man. Like you can't be in a marriage where your wife doesn't back you, and that's exactly what's happening here. I mean, I guess they're not really in a marriage anymore because they're separated. But again, I think I still stand by that. I still stand by what I said. I think they're like taking a turn. Like, all right, it's your turn, Jada, and this is the only way I can get people to pay attention to you is creating drama.
Damn, but you're rude to just put him down though.
Bro.
Put your husband down.
I mean, yeah, no, I'm not, I don't agree with it, but I'm just saying a lot of celebrities do crazy shit to be noticed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I wouldn't put it past it just because it is showbiz. It is what it is. And Will Smith's probably at the point of his career. He's like, man, I don't give a fuck. I've made so much fucking money and I'm collecting royalties left and right. It doesn't matter at this point. Like Jada, go ahead, do your thing, and to some people, yeah, the way it looks bad, but there are people out there that's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm Will Smith. I am Will Smith. That doesn't matter to me at this point. No one can tell me otherwise. You feel me? So who knows, really? But that is how I kind of see it. Like they're just playing a whole fucking game. This is a whole
Game
like
with
the whole
everybody.
thing. The whole thing is a script. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you
I
think?
don't know, man. It's disappointing. He was my hero, man.
Right,
He was one of my heroes.
I remember that.
Look at that, dude. This is why I'm wearing this right now. This is paying tribute to him, dude. Like, this is 90s, man. This is Will Smith, Fresh Prince, bro.
It's bittersweet, man. It's bittersweet.
But yeah, man.
You didn't catch it. You didn't catch it. Come on. Oh my
god. That's good, man.
But yeah, dude, speaking of marriages, I don't know if you saw this viral video. They were like interviewing people in Japan, and the question was, they're asking Japanese women, is it cheating if your husband or boyfriend have sex with a prostitute? And everyone was shocked. Everyone was shocked across the world when the response was, no, it's not cheating. I would rather him have sex with a prostitute than have sex with some random chick he met at a bar.
Japan?
And yeah, all not one female in Japan said that it was cheating. Everyone agreed. Every person that was interviewed said, no, that's not cheating.
Yo, man, this is why I like the Japanese culture. You know what I'm saying? They got the anime right. They got the food right.
So they were explaining. They're like, yeah, with a prostitute, you're paying. As long as you're paying for the sex, it's not real. But if you're having,
I thought that goes against like I thought we were saying, but then girls don't like it when you spend money on other girls, man.
I mean, you're not spending money for the girl. You're paying for a service, right?
I guess.
right? So you're like it's like going to a restaurant. You're paying
Well,
a
how much is
waitress.
it over there? Well, you know what? Interesting fact though, going kind of tied in with that. Japan's porn industry, dude. They're looking for men. There's a shortage of men, like porn stars. There's just this one dude out there. He's just working overtime, man, making content for real. And then they even they even picked up old Japanese people. But you gotta be Japanese though, so you know. I was about to sign up, but
I mean, I could pass for Japanese.
arigato.
Arigato gozaimasu. Nandate wa yo.
Oh shit! Sign up, bro. New career field.
No, but gotta go back what I was talking about. So yeah, so people are like confused, like, wow, how can these women say that? Do they not have respect for themselves? So this one chick, she did a little bit of research on it, and turns out that, and you know what, could be wrong. I don't know what kind of research she did. I was kind of reading about it, listening about it. She said that in Japan they view marriage as more of a transaction. So we're getting married so that our society can grow, you know, and we can come together, create a family, raise a family, yada yada yada. It's not necessarily for
There's no love or anything involved.
not really like for love. It's just like, hey, we're a family unit. We're gonna make a family. You're gonna work. I'm gonna work. We're gonna contribute to society. So sex is not looked at as like something that's that important.
You know? That's something to be respected about, though. To be honest, if you get people are getting married to make society better, that's something to be respected about. What's the love got to do with it then?
What's love got to do with it? No, but what I was kind of thinking, because like throughout the entire viral video, not once was the question turned around like, hey, are you good with your husband? Are you good, like talking to men, are you good with females having sex with prostitutes?
Yeah, man, you gotta ask the men that. I mean, my answer would be no, but you know.
Hey, what if you got to pick? You get to pick who it is.
Nah, still no, man. What am I? Adam 22? I ain't Adam 22. What the fuck?
Nah, yeah, Sam, I can't do it. I can't do it.
That image, dude, will be burned within your head forever, dude.
Ingrained, bro. Like you can't let it go. And you know, I was talking about that right now. It reminded me of what Ike sent us on the chat. The guy walked in and he caught his girlfriend cheating on him, having sex with a guy. They didn't notice him, so instead of him getting mad, he got butt naked. And he joined in. And at first, the girl and the guy was like, "What the fuck?" And then, so they were a little confused. So what he did was he high-fived the guy, like, "Yeah, let's do this." So it showed like they had like an alliance. So the girl was like a little bit confused, and so they both fucked his girlfriend, and then he left. He's like, you know what? It was already a lose situation. I turned it to a win.
So he stayed with her or what?
No, he left her. But he was like, why? He was like, why am I gonna do something that's gonna put me in jail? Let me just get one more hurrah and get the fuck out of here. You know what?
You know what? That's kind of smart. Like you show people, like I would even stream it, man. Like, look at this dirty old man. You know what I'm saying? Like, get people on your side and be like, "Peace out, I'm out." That's a hero right there. That you just flip the script on them.
It's a win.
It's
a win is a win.
He just posted this recently.
Yeah, it's in the chat. Go look at it.
I can't, man. What? That's what I was gonna. Oh, that's what I was gonna bring up in the topic, dude.
What?
I'm going monk mode, dude. Sorry,
monk
mode. I'm going. I'm kind of up. Yeah, dude. I'm trying to reach enlightenment. I'm abstaining from social media for a bit, dude.
How you gonna post shit?
What do you mean? YouTube, baby. For a little bit, man. I got focus.
You're losing focus? You feel like you're losing yourself?
Nah, I just gotta, sometimes I do this every now and then to detox everything. You know what I'm saying? It's good. It's good to do that, man. Detox your mind and everything like that, dude.
I need to do that with alcohol.
I mean, it hasn't killed you yet.
Hasn't killed me yet, man. But you know what? You know what I found out? Good thing I have been doing like TRT is because they regulate what I do and they check my blood and all that. So it turns out my red blood cell is pretty high, so I got thick blood. I got thick
man, you
blood
gotta be
because I'm a
careful
thick
with that,
blood.
man.
So I got thick blood, and then turns out initially the NP was like, "Yeah, you just gotta give blood; it'll thin it out." And I was like, well, that sounds like bullshit. And so like I had to Google it because sometimes I
Oh,
learned
that's
throughout
why
my
you did
years.
this shit.
Huh?
That's why you got that shit in your arm.
That's right. That's why I got this shit. You thought I was a hero? You thought I was a hero?
Oh, they let you go through it in your tattooed arm.
I mean, it's been a long time. What do you mean?
Yeah, but dude, I went to this place because I had the same issue. I have too much red blood cells.
You got thick blood?
I got thick blood, bro. And my doctor said I got to donate blood, and I was like, yo, I'm about to sell this shit.
Well, fuck, go do it.
I went to a place, man.
And
I gotta go to a different place. Did they use both of your arms or just one?
just one, man.
Fuck, man. I went to the other place. They said I needed both of my arms. Like one's in, one's out. And I was like, what the fuck?
Nah, dude. This place I went to, pretty close by to my house in Sugarland.
They paid you?
Huh?
They paid you?
No. It was just like a donation place. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. But when I looked it up, all of
you
them,
some money, bro.
The paid ones are far, man. I was like, man, I just gotta get this blood out of me. I gotta get this blood out of me because I was getting headaches, bro. I was getting headaches. My
TRT, man, that raises your blood pressure.
It raised. Nah, my blood pressure's fine, but my blood it does raise your blood thickness. So I gave, they told me that, and I was like, fuck, that makes sense. I've been getting headaches, and so I gave blood. It reduced it. I gave 2 pints. I was like, I told the lady, I was like, yeah. I told the lady, I was like, hey, I get testosterone treatment. She goes, oh shit, you want to give the maximum then to really thin it out? I was like, fucking take this shit, get it out of me.
Dude, I need to go, bro. I need to do that. It's just that I was all prepared to do it, and then this lady told me no, because I have my tattoo, like the ink is covering the site. But I think I just got to go to a different place.
Yeah,
that means I got to go to a different place. I got to get this blood out of me too, man. What is it? You think it's just Filipinos? We just got too much blood? What's going on?
I guess so, dude. I guess so. I thought I was the only one. And here you are. We're the same. Look at that. You got diverticulitis. You got thick blood.
Yeah, man. You get small dick too?
Huh?
Oh, just me. Listen. You left me hanging.
listen. I got a story to tell you, man.
Huh?
I got a story to tell you. So recently, right, I was hanging out at this bar, and this one guy walks in. He's like, "Yo, let me get a Coke. Let me get a Jack and Coke, right?" And the bartender looks at me like, "Watch this." I'm like, "What?" And he gives him an apple. I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" The guy goes, "I wanted a Jack and Coke." He goes, "Take a bite." The guy bites. He's like, "Oh my God, it tastes like Jack." He said, "Turn it around." Takes a bite. "Oh my God, it tastes like Coke." Yeah, man. He's like, "Damn, this is amazing. This is gonna be my favorite way to get drunk now." Another guy walks up to the bar. He goes, "Can I get a gin and tonic?" He's like, "Yeah." Gives him an apple. Guy goes, "Yo, I wanted a gin and tonic." And the guy next to him, he goes, "Nah, man, trust me, it's worth it. Just take a bite." Guy takes a bite. He's like, "Oh my God, it tastes like gin." He goes, "Turn it around." "Oh my God, it tastes like tonic." Now this midget walks up and he goes, before he goes, "What's up, guys?" And then before the bartender could say anything, one of the guys go, "Bro, it's amazing. This guy has an apple in every flavor you could think of." Midget goes, "Every flavor?" "Yeah." So he goes, "Hey man, you got an apple that tastes like pussy?" He goes, "Do I got an apple that tastes like pussy?" Gives him the apple. Midget bites it. "What the fuck? This just tastes like ass." Bartender goes, "Turn it around."
Why is it the midget though? You just added that.
It's because it reminded me, because actually last weekend we went to a midget wrestling event here.
I saw you post that,
bro.
Before I turned off my thing,
bro. It was so fucking. I can't.
That was random.
Huh?
That's random. You just found that?
Only in Texas, man. Someone messaged me. They're like, "Hey, I thought everything in Texas was bigger." I was like, "Not tonight. Not tonight."
That's pretty good, man.
But anyway, man. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts, man. Yo, peace in the Middle East, man. Let's just make money, not war. Oh shit, bro. Tell your bitch to stop embarrassing you. I don't know. That's it. What you got?
Yeah, don't look. If you catch someone cheating on you, it ain't worth the fight. Just walk away, man. Yeah, it's your out. That's your ticket out. Glad you know now rather than 20, 30 years down the line.
I think if that ever happened to me, I'll be like, thank you. Thank you. Damn, huh? That's fucked up. I love my wife.
Yeah.
With that said, we are gone.
'Cause I'm a